Hello, this is Sage from Kalkine and welcome to another informative report on the Australian market. ASX shares trade slightly higher at noon. ASX shares are tracking marginally higher at the half. On last Friday, the S&P 500 closed slightly lower, but NASDAQ made new highs as a tech firm rose. Investors expect a strong earnings season from the tech sector, which sent the US tech mega-cap stocks higher. In the week ended on Friday, the US markets closed higher as earnings expectations and stimulus hopes gathered. The United Nations Conference on Trade and Development showed that China surpassed the US in terms of FDI inflows in 2020. The Asian economy bagged $163 billion worth of investments compared to $134 billion attracted by the US. It also highlighted that cross-border capital flows fell over the previous year in the wake of the pandemic. In China, the FDI flows were up 4% from a year earlier, while India registered a 13% increase over the previous year. On Monday, Asian share markets were also tracking mixed. At the time of writing, Japan's Nikkei was marginally higher, South Korean Kospi was also a tad higher, Singaporean Straits Times was trading lower. Australian drug regulator, the Therapeutic Goods Authority, also provisionally approved Pfizer's COVID-19 vaccine. The jabs would be given to persons aged over 16 with 2 doses at least 21 days apart. In market news at around noon, energy and industrials led the losses in the ASX 200 index. Sectors higher in the ASX 200 index included consumer discretionary, consumer staples, A-Right utilities, financials, materials and telecommunication services. Silver Lake Resources said that its financial year 2021 sales guidance remains unchanged. It is targeting gold sales between 240,000 to 250,000 ounces. The miner also upgraded copper sales guidance to 1,600 tonnes from 1,100 tonnes. Bega Cheese reported that the acquisition of Lion Dairy and Drinks was completed. The combined entity would have nearly $3 billion in revenue, double of Bega Cheese's revenue. Cellmed announced that it received the first order from China through a distribution agreement signed in December 2020. Shares leading gains in the ASX 200 included Netwealth Group, Fortescue Metals, Nearmap Limited, Kogan.com Limited and ARB Corporation, while shares with most declines included Lynas Rare Earths, Ampol Limited, Webjet Limited, Flight Centre Travel and Incitec Pivot. Thank you for your time watching. This is Sage for Kalkine.